Good morning. For you who don't know me, my name is Paul Mary. I first attended St. Andrews occasionally, I think back when Toby Johnson was the rector. That was a long time ago. And when I was dating my wife, who was a student at Wellesley College at that time, we were girlfriend and boyfriend rather than married. I started attending more regularly, but I particularly became engaged in the parish when my children were born, which happened, the first one was in 1978. And I began attending more regularly since then. A few years ago, I had an aha experience, and I don't know what prompted it. I was thinking about my experience in St. Andrews, and I was kind of blown away by the extent of the opportunities for engagement that the parish offers. And it seemed to me that I was hoping for a chance, like I've just been given, to express my gratitude to the church, which is you, for these opportunities that I've had over the years, my family and I have had over the years. God has given all of us many gifts of different kinds, and we've received them in different ways. The parable of the talents from Matthew's gospel teaches us that God wants us to use those gifts in whatever way is appropriate, so we can become the fullest human beings we can be and to do our best for and with those that we share our lives with. But in our specialized economy, our occupations frequently encourage us and inspire us, or work with us to develop one particular skill. There are not many places where we are encouraged and supported in developing and using the other range of gifts that we've been given beyond the skill by which we earn our livings. So that's really where St. Andrews comes in, or at least it has for me and my family. And that is that this is the place where we can enjoy these various and work in these various other areas that we can have things that we can contribute. It's also the way, of course, that we build community, a community of people who share values and who try to implement in their daily lives the teachings of Jesus and what he teaches us about how we should relate to one another. So using our gifts in this way is also a contribution to our common life. St. Andrews really offers a cornucopia of opportunities, and to illustrate that, I wanted to touch on a few of the areas that my family and I have been fortunate to be able to serve and to be engaged, and to also get the satisfaction and fulfillment out of using the talents that we've been given. For me, there are many opportunities. There are structural, institutional roles, membership of the vestry for one. There are others, the altar guild, the flower guild, the ushers are other ways that we can support the community and use our talents. I'm by no means the greatest example of this, but it occurred to me that these things that I can allude to demonstrate what this church has done and has been doing for many years. First for me is music. You may notice that I'm often to be seen in the choir, and music, particularly singing, has been really critical to me in my life ever since elementary school. And it's a real privilege to be able to sing with this professional and semi-professional choir and to present the wonderful music that Wardy offers. But the choir is not the only way we've had the chance to engage in music. Years ago, well, first of all, there's the Christmas pageant, which my once played Gabriel in the pageant, and it's another opportunity for us to use our acting and theatrical skills. This parish also put together years ago a couple of operas, Noye's Flood and the Legend of St. Nicholas, which was written by a parish member and the then rector, Addison. Second area that for me has been helpful has been teaching. I've always enjoyed teaching. I felt it was a very, very gratifying way to share what I have learned sometimes. I used to think it was the best profession for me, but it's an opportunity that St. Andrew's offers us to share our faith and also to see the ways that other communities relate to God. I had a special treat. The rector's daughter happened to be in my 8th grade class when she announced that she was an atheist. And that announcement led to some very stimulating discussions. A third area are service projects. In my own case, I had a chance to be a chaperone for one of the youth service groups to Honduras, and also was called on to use my such linguistic ability as I have to be a translator for the group. So that was another opportunity to recognize and make use of some of the gifts that God has given. Also, a fourth area that the parish has been wonderful for me and my family has been Christian witness on public affairs, I would say. A few years ago, we were able to set up a forum on public affairs and invite people with expertise in particular areas to come and share their knowledge so that we as Christians can explore and develop what our response to some of the challenges that we face in our larger community and how we as Christians should be responding to those and what we should do. I also had a chance, as a fifth area, I had a chance to use my own professional background as an employment lawyer to serve as the human resources vestry person for the church. Another area has been the opportunity through the Bible study group, which I helped put together many years ago, the men's Bible group, to use our minds to explore our faith and explore the sacred scriptures from which we learn our faith and where our faith is expressed. I may have mentioned, some of you may know, that my father is also an Episcopal priest, and he encouraged me on several occasions to follow in his footsteps, a request that I chose not to adopt, but I've had a chance in St. Andrew's to be a lay Eucharistic minister and also to be a reader of lessons, which at least makes me feel a little bit like I'm trying to honor his request to me. Surprisingly, I also, one of my passions in life is sailing. Some of you know that, and it's maybe not obvious that this is the kind of thing that would be useful for expressing faith, but back in the earlier days of the bargain hall, they had a silent auction, and I was able to auction off sailboat rides in Buzzards Bay, which was a great opportunity to get to know other people in the parish. And finally, I was going to mention the bargain hall itself, which is another opportunity for those of us who want to awaken the hidden retail merchant in ourselves to express that gift as well. So what's the point of all this? The point is, I offer it as a demonstration of the importance that the parish has been in at least one member's family and with one member, and the opportunities to become a fuller person and hopefully to honor the gifts that God has given me and my family. And also it's meant to demonstrate how crucial it is for us to do what's necessary to make sure that this community and these kinds of opportunities are available for future members of the parish, future members of the community who choose to join us. And I'm not talking just about children, but about other people who come into town. So that's what I wanted to leave with. Thanks very much for the chance to express my gratitude for so many years of wonderful experiences. And please think about how critical and important it is for us to assure the continuity of St. Andrew's to serve for others in the same way in the future. Thanks again.